proud of you.
Hey, folks.
Proud
Here we
of
are again.
Oh my God, you hit record. Marty, pride's up to here tonight.
Oh,
Up to here.
geez.
We went from down here earlier in the night to up here now.
Okay, I'm gonna stop the music since my introduction was stepped all over
It was, though.
by my great partner, Mr.
Bro,
Fernandez,
I'm sorry there was so much pride. You were able to do that all on your own.
and I'm Mr. Juilliard, by the way.
Hello.
Good evening,
Call you Marty.
Taylor folks, Taylor Uncovered friends, and the weird thing about it is, I'll tell you later though about it.
Okay.
Anyways, new things are happening, always.
Always. Taylor doesn't get a break. We don't get breaks.
Yeah,
That's why everyone here is such a hard worker.
mistakes are made. People are, used and abused and
Who's used and abused?
all that good stuff.
Who's what?
But anyways,
Tell me. Finish that story, Marty.
we're not the first city to have first responder drones.
What?
Is that true?
No. We are the first city to have first responder drones.
That's what I
Well, Dearborn PD's trying to flaunt their own horn. I don't know what's going on over there. But they're trying to say, oh, yeah, we're the first to have the first responding drones. And I'm like, no, you're not. No, you're not.
And Charlie Know-It-All Owens, that's your new name there, Bubba.
Oh, my God.
So, you got to come up with all the things and all that stuff.
What things?
And next time I put your name on here, you're going to have to pay me.
I don't know why you call people out by name.
Nah, But he likes getting a little, I wonder if he got paid.
For what? For what?
Yeah, we'll have to ask.
Anyways, yeah, no, that was what was that, Friday? Was it Friday that happened? The whole, I don't know what that news, I'm not even going to call it news, but that third party, whatever.
That's the free press, right?
Is that the free press?
Yeah. And
That was the free press?
When you go to Google them, right?
Yeah.
And you want to get a hold of them for a phone number or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
That's what it is.
Oh, it takes you to the free press?
Exactly.
Oof.
Exactly.
Well, an intern's getting yelled at today. So,
Yeah.
oh, man. So, yeah,
funny?
so that was interesting. So, reported drone crash, which at first I thought was real. And I was like, damn, they got drone footage that fast. They reported that crash on Friday. Never happened.
Footage of a snow drone crashing.
Drones crash all the time, man. They crash all the time.
And this is what I found out about the law of that.
What?
Is that for a drone crash, if it caused $500 or more in damage,
Yeah.
not to the drone itself, but to somebody's car, somebody's house, somebody's yard, whatever,
Yeah.
then you have to report it to the FCC.
Okay.
So apparently, there was nothing.
Are you talking about the crash in July?
Yeah.
That came out of this?
Yeah.
Okay. Because it was an interesting turn of events. Let me give you the turn of events because you're all over the place. So the story came out.
Shit.
The story came out that the big boy drone crashed, which $750,000. I think they said $100,000.
But I
was
think
the cost of that drone.
I think that's the cost of the whole program.
I would hope so. I would hope so. $750,000 for a singular drone.
Yeah.
Bro, if that costs that much for one drone, bro, prepare yourself for if a rotor gets clipped.
That's
If there's any sort of maintenance of the parts on that, cannot be cheap, bro.
that's why a lot of
I
people
refuse to believe.
jump to conclusions
There's a jump to conclusions chart.
way before they get the facts.
Then that's the next point. So after that story came out, a council member came out and was like, "No, it didn't crash. That's AI. That's a lie. It's AI."
That's the same council member that got a job at the county illegally,
I don't know about that, but nonetheless,
or at least
well,
he was able to jump in front of a lot of people.
oh my God. Well, I'm just trying to tell a singular story. You're just trying to interject a bunch of crap. So,
No,
anyways,
that's the truth.
anyways,
I got the,
anyways, So then he then let it out there that, oh no, it's AI, it's not real. And I was following this in real time, which was great. And then then the news organization came out and said, well, no, that footage is not AI. That's just a recreation that we did to show what it would look like of that the drone crash itself. To which they then replied it was a drone crash in July. To which
you got Taylor Tucky excited, man.
They did. Everyone got riled up about it too. But the funny thing is
hey,
like,
y'all look at y'all. We had something fell from the sky.
Well, here's the big thing. Let's all take a deep breath when this stuff happens. First off, to the councilmen, do not just go straight to Facebook and post things.
Right.
Immediately when you find something, if you read something.
You should just stay off Facebook.
No. Call the chief.
Get the facts.
Like you did, and got a response in a manner. You got a response
immediately.
You did more due diligence than a council member did, who should have immediate access to the department head.
Well, he's not that smart. That's why.
So next time.
There's a big difference between me and Charlie.
I don't think so. I think you guys. Okay. Yeah, okay. So, anyways,
that's like saying that you and Tim Long are pretty much the same.
Oh.
You want to keep going? We can.
All right. All right. Touche.
Talking about low blows. How's business?
That's not low blow, Marty.
Talking about
that's
low
not
blows.
a low blow.
How's business?
How's business? I don't know. You get Tim Long involved, it's low. So, anyways, going forward in the future, please avoid responding to things you see on Facebook before talking to the appropriate department head about whether or not a drone has crashed in the city of Taylor or not. Because if you just would have made that quick phone call, instead of doing a type, and you did a dial, and said, hey, why am I hearing about a drone crash? Is this a real thing or not?
Well,
obviously the chief's going to know in a heartbeat whether that was real or not.
Really, you have a person that's supposed to be the head of the council.
Yeah.
And if something really bad happened, can you imagine how he would jump to conclusions about it?
Well, no, I would say I wouldn't put a drone crash on the list of very bad.
But
unless it crashed into a car,
wait a second,
or it crashed on the highway.
I said if. I didn't say that it was.
Okay.
That it happened.
Okay.
I said if something like that was to happen, how are you going to handle that, Charlie?
Well, I would imagine he would be prepped, and hopefully this is a great learning, live and learn, Marty.
Yeah, that's for sure.
You have to live and learn.
That's for sure.
Throw that first stone, Marty. You remember? You remember that?
Yeah.
So anyways, hopefully this is a great minor incident where we can all live and learn, not to jump to conclusions, and wait for an official statement from the department that is affected. Right. Which would have been, in this instance, the police department, to which we got our official response to the issue. I think it was like close to end of day. When this shit broke open in the morning, I don't know why it took hours to get a press release out stating that no, a drone has not crashed. Yes, there was a crash in July. To which it's funny, I had no idea there was a crash in July.
Nobody did because
I tried Googling.
No.
I tried Googling any sort of news source or anything to find. I did a little research. I did some digging, but I couldn't find anything about a drone crashing in Taylor. That's why I say Dearborn's bullshit, because they're trying to say, "Oh no, we're the first." Nobody, you're not.
I don't think.
Not only are we the first to have that program,
I don't think
we're the first to crash our drone.
Yeah, but I don't think they said it. I think Charlie Owens said it.
What are you talking about?
He
posted.
Really?
He posted a press release and a news article. I think it was either a news article that had the press release, or it was the press release itself, where the Dearborn Police Department saying that we are the first to have a first responder drone program. To which Dearborn, that's bullshit. Taylor was the first.
You might want to get.
And we also crashed our first drone. So, eat it. Eat that, Dearborn. You're going to have to crash 2 drones. And we almost did. What are you doing?
Nothing.
You're on your phone typing away. That's
Yeah.
never a good sign. This guy, he types on his phone. You do it the old-fashioned way too. Kills me. All right, are you looking up? Are you looking up what the article was? Are you looking
You're
up?
gonna keep on going.
Are you looking up
And
the
you're gonna
article?
keep
is?
on talking
Watch
stuff.
this.
I'm gonna start bringing up a few things.
Okay.
that you would probably prefer not to.
What? What things?
Dearborn first in state to deploy drone as first responder. I don't know if we've ever.
Dearborn the police department.
I got
It took
it
me
right here.
I know it took me 2 seconds.
I got it right here.
2 seconds. It took you a half hour.
Oh,
So, anyways, new release. This is from the Dearborn Police Department.
See, easily I can stop him. He doesn't know where he's at or nothing. You see, he's talking about me now. Oh, Marty, it takes Marty so long. You can't hear him no more now, can you? How? Don't you know where you are?
Damn sensitive. They probably still.
Don't you know
hear
where
me.
you are?
Oh, there it is.
You
There
see?
it is. I was gonna say.
See?
I don't know, bro.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I'm not an audio expert.
and I'm not a computer whiz either. You know.
Oh man.
But for 64, I do really quite well in the computer.
You do.
Right?
I told you my pride is up here tonight, bro.
That's good.
My pride is up there because I didn't have to intervene.
See
I
how-
didn't have
see how
to
easily-
say no.
See how easily we can get rid of his voice?
See, and even Marty,
Uh-huh.
you know, I've taught you how to transfer files from your PC to a external hard drive. And when I come back next week
Which
and
is really not that hard because
and,
I
and when
did
I
it.
see that folder
I just
empty, Marty,
remember to do
pride's
it.
gonna go from because by the end of the night it's gonna be down to
here we
here.
go, here we
But
go.
then that pride's gonna go right back
Here
up,
we go.
right back up to there, Marty.
we go.
God bless America.
Here we go. Let's see what else. Can we? I'm gonna worry about saying something about anything if he's gonna.
Marty, you don't know me that personally well, too.
I know why he didn't go to school in Taylor.
Because I had to go to Catholic school
I know
and read the Bible.
I know. I grew up with a lot of people
Oh,
in
man.
Catholic schools.
Yeah, I know, man.
My best friend was in Catholic school.
A lot of people I knew went to Catholic school, amazingly.
I made a mistake by not taking an offer
Uh-huh.
to get my tuition paid for.
Bro, I'll be happy you didn't go
and
to Catholic school.
Go play a sport.
What are you
know,
talking about?
But, which I should have done.
I mean, I loved my time in Catholic school. Don't get me wrong, but I mean,
Catholic
Yeah.
girls start much too
No.
late.
what's that?
There's a song that says Catholic girls start much too late, which is really not true.
I mean, those are teenagers, so yes, hopefully they do start very later in life. Yes.
They don't.
My freaking God, that's disgusting. Anyways, moving on. Hey, let's move on. Hey, what a great segue, Marty. Moving on to the
shit.
next topic.
Yeah.
Child pred got caught in Taylor.
I didn't catch his name. You know what? I wanted to go back to that. And
My God. You need to put that phone on silence, I tell you. See what I tell you, people? It was up here.
it was on silent.
I used
too.
the flag as a notch, so now we're down to here. 2 more comments and we'll be here, and then there, and then there.
I have a paint gun. A paint gun in the other room.
The flag is my meter, bro.
Let's see.
Are you busting out the guitar?
Yeah, I figured I would just sit.
So, anyways, so if child predator did get busted in Taylor this week, that makes about 3. But if you do a child or a sex offender search in Taylor, holy crap, get ready. That lights up like a Christmas tree. So, anyways, he did get busted. Marty is playing the guitar, 'cause that's what we do now. This is the 2nd episode. You've been playing the guitar. It's good. It's good. I like it. Trying to get to the Taylor page that has it. There we go. So,
suck my toe all the way to Mexico.
oh my God.
Riding on the buffalo.
I'm tired. I'm starting to really get tired of going to some of these Taylor groups.
Oh man.
All they are just like propaganda posting. And it's done by one person and his wife constantly.
Yeah, I know. I went through. I think the best one out there is done by Kathy Carroll.
Well, Kathy, you need to admin your page a little bit more because
there we
it is
go.
getting nothing but the Tim Long show.
Mr. Perfect.
No, bro. I'm just tired of seeing Long's propaganda.
Tim Long's Mr. Perfect.
Oh, he is, bro. He is. It's Senator Long. Get it right. Say it with me. Senator Long.
Senator
Timothy Long.
Howie Long.
Timothy Hubert Long.
Hubert? Is that
Yes,
his middle name?
that's his middle name.
Wow.
THL. Timothy Hubert Long. He's running for Senate. Anyways.
Hey, I'm gonna say something. Okay, this is really important to me.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, there's a situation with Doug Geis and his wife with their daughter.
Oh, yeah.
And Doug, although we've butted heads in the past and everything like that, I just want to send out a prayer to you and your family, and hope things work out. I know it's tough to say work out or anything like that in this situation, but God bless you and your family, brother.
Definitely.
But yeah. Anyways, how about the
Man.
ice facility in Romulus?
That is all right.
Is it? I know he's excited about it.
I am not excited to talk about
I know he's excited.
I am not excited to talk about this.
Hispanic side of him is like boiling over.
I mean,
Okay.
I'm Tex-Mex, but okay.
Okay.
Tex-Mex is different.
Same thing.
I'm more Tex-Mex than anything. Anyways, yeah, so I guess Romulus is being eyeballed for a 500 detainee facility, which is not good for Taylor, because if anything ever goes down in that facility, officers are in an agreement with the federal government to be at the beck and call of ICE officials in case they are needed.
Beck and call sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, they are. They're at the beck and call of ICE. They're not the police. If they show up and ICE is there, chances are they're not there to assist you. They're there as backup for ICE, and that is dangerous because your local authorities are the shield wall between federal authorities and you. And when you remove that shield wall, things get very dangerous.
Hey, Chief Blair, I'm going to get you his license plate number and everything.
I'll find it's a corporate car.
I'll let you know what he's driving
That's fine. Usually it's marked.
when he leaves my house. Yeah, but yeah, that would be.
Last week I was leaving here.
Oh, I've seen him, and my son thought you were getting pulled over.
No, so I pull up to the light, and to that officer, come on, man. So, like, they pull out of the parking lot. It's dark as night, which is going to bring me to my next point.
Right.
It's dark as shit at night. I just see this black truck come into the oncoming lane. I'm sitting there like, what the fuck is this idiot doing?
Lights on?
No.
No lights on.
No lights on. Just headlights, pulls out of the lot.
Out of the lot where?
The auto garage over here on E-Course and Beach Daily.
Okay.
Pulls out of that and comes and pulls into the oncoming traffic lane. Mind you, I was sitting at a red light.
All right.
So I'm sitting there thinking, what is this drunk asshole doing?
Uh-huh.
And then all of a sudden, next thing you know, lights clip, cop goes through the intersection. So here's a couple pointers for this cop.
He could have been drunk. I don't know.
Here's a couple pointers for this cop.
Mm-hmm.
First off, when you're going to just punch out of a fucking a parking lot, turn on your lights, dumbass.
Yeah.
Secondly, when you're going to come into oncoming traffic, hit the siren so that we know it's not only I can see the lights, but I can also hear that you are coming into oncoming traffic. You did the right thing by at least stopping and waiting to go, but you didn't hit your lights until you went to go.
I think that's what they make the lights and siren for.
Well, I could only imagine that they're made to garner attention and make people aware that there's an officer there.
Yep.
Well, here's the next fucking thing. I had no idea it was a cop until the lights came on.
Right.
And I can't tell you how dangerous that is. If anyone in the city were in trouble and running from someone or trying to find help, and you're looking for a cop car, because everywhere else around us, their cop cars are clearly marked.
Right.
To where you can clearly see the word police
This is
on
true.
them.
This is true.
The Taylor police, our shading on the lettering is legally meeting the legal definition of being a shade different from the car itself.
Yeah.
So we've just legally met that definition. So here's the dangerous part. Let's take this into effect. And this is what ifs. I don't really live in what ifs, but in this instance, we have to. Let's say someone's running from a rapist. Someone's getting sexually assaulted, running away. They're on foot. They're running. Okay? Now, to a cop, I don't know. Maybe they will notice them. Maybe they won't. But to the individual running, they're looking for someone to help them. And one thing that can help them is clearly being able to identify a fucking police car.
Yep.
And they can't do that when your fucking cars have the black lettering and it can barely be discernible at night. So get on your shit. Get off your fucking high horse of the stealth mode bullshit. I don't give a fuck what you think about me saying this shit. Get off your high horse. Get the white fucking lettering on that car so people can see it's a fucking cop car. So if someone needs help or if someone needs to get an officer's attention, they can see them wherever they're at. I don't understand what the big problem is you guys have in the cop car. What is so detrimental for every cop car to be clearly marked a Taylor cop car? This shit's been going on for years. I've said this before, and now I got to see it firsthand in my face. The cop car just coming out of a fucking parking lot, coming into my lane of traffic, not hitting their lights until they decide to go past the intersection. At least they stopped to check it was clear. Because one of my buddies who got T-boned by a Taylor cop once because they didn't have their lights on, driving up Goddard, trying to respond to something, he had a different experience. And the lawsuit hopefully would have reminded them that. But obviously,
I've seen Dearborn
and
Heights.
I hope they remember that accident because
I've seen a
they almost
Dearborn
killed the fucking guy.
Heights police car that was that hit somebody and killed him years ago.
Yeah, well, our cars don't have the proper marking. They're gonna get someone hurt. They're gonna get someone killed because someone can't get to the cop in time because they can't identify the police. That should be
that's what
clear as day.
I really agree upon that stuff. I mean,
You want to deter crime, let people know you're there.
That's common sense.
Because right now, the citizens, the way they look at the police they look at the police like they're never fucking there because they can't fucking see them.
Yeah.
So get on your shit
we didn't have
and
enough.
get those white letterings on the car and get out there and start patrolling so people can see that we have a fucking police force. Yeah. Because right now, everyone thinks that you guys are fucking not doing shit.
I'm all for the policing, proper policing, and getting out there and being seen. That's for sure.
Yeah, because they're public defendants, they're public servants.
Criminals see that, they're less likely to commit crimes if they know that there are patrols and, I mean.
Well, they're not the military. They don't need to be camoed.
No.
They're not on a stealth mission.
No.
You're out there to be seen. You're out there to protect and serve. And you need to be able to do that at every possible means.
And I'm sure that your undercover can do all that they want.
Yes, you're allowed undercover cars. Yeah. But when every cop car in your police force is an undercover cop car, we got a problem. Yeah. Because why are you hiding these cops?
They are. You can't tell them. Even in the daytime, you barely can tell them.
No.
And like he said, and I totally agree upon that, John. I mean, Chief Blair, I mean, you might think about this because, if there's a victim of any type of crime and they need help and they see those cars, they can't tell it's your police officer.
There's good reason why it's done. It's time tested and approved.
Right.
Like, I'm sorry if I get a little fervent about this, but listen, bro, this has been years and years of buildup in me. Looking at your police cars, watching the degradation of it being a visible police car to being a stealth car. And I don't agree with that. That's not what a police officer should be hiding behind, is an unmarked vehicle constantly. No. People need to know you were there. People need to see it. People need to have reassurances that their police are out there patrolling.
Well, at least they have a car like that at the high school that they know.
Oh, God, the Griffin's one? That's the only one you can tell is a true cop car. And then even when I saw it, I was like, I was actually joyous for him. And I go, I was like, at least they're marking. I was like, hey, it's a Griffin's on it. Hey, at least they're marking the cars that you can clearly tell it's a cop. And then I found out, no, it's just the truancy's car. And I'm like, so they got the truancy car out. And that's the only reason why. Like, bro, what the hell kind of surveillance state are we living in where I gotta be looking around, wondering if there's a cop around, never knowing.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know about anybody else, but personally, I like to know there are cops around. I like to know that I feel safe, that if I need help, I can go straight, I can find a cop easily.
No doubt about that.
Fucking blacked out, murdered out cars. What are you guys? Is fucking Dr. Dre driving around this city? 22s, murdered out windows, murdered out cars. Gangsters do that shit. Thugs, not police. My God. Anyways, moving on.
Moving along.
Moving along.
Yeah. But, they want to put another facility in Highland Park also.
Yeah, they do. They do. They're eyeballing a lot of locations, but
Tell you,
Ron,
they better put a facility in Southwest Detroit.
no,
Man,
they don't. We don't need these facilities anywhere here.
if you want a facility somewhere, that's probably where it needs to be.
No, we don't need these facilities anywhere. We don't want to be a part of this. We do not want our officers involved with this. You people are acting like there's going to be zero repercussions to the processes they're doing, the thuggish acts that are being portrayed. Just they're going around like there's never going to be any repercussion to their actions. And and I've heard the argument, oh well, Obama, blah blah blah. Yeah, it was done, but it was done civilly. It was done right. It was a slow process, but it was done. Here, no. They're ripping people out of cars, out of their homes. They're detaining 5-year-olds. When the last time this last go around, when Trump was doing this bullshit last go around, they had a recording of what it sounded like in these holding facilities for the children.
Well,
No, they had a recording. It was a 18-minute recording of what it sounded like when these people were going through the detention center where they was holding the children separate from the parents. And if you want to sit there and, I'm sure most people would hear it and they would turn it off the minute they heard the little girl crying for her mom in Spanish. But I'm going to tell you right now, I didn't stop. I listened to the whole damn thing. That was the fuel for my fire. I protested everywhere I could. I did what I could as a citizen. But this time around, I'm gonna be very frank with everybody. We do not want part in this. We want to make sure we have no part in this whatsoever.
I thought your name was Chris.
Yeah, well, today it's Frank.
Frank.
Just in case they try to come get me.
I got you.
So I'm usually whiter in the winter, but this winter the sun keeps coming out. So anyways, I'm safe. I'm safe for a little bit longer.
You brought up a thing that's very important.
What's that?
The emblems on the cars.
Yeah, for sure, 100%.
Also, that I know how you feel about the whole ICE situation and everything, and there's a lot of people that things are starting to turn around. With people about it's the greatest thing I've ever seen is all these college kids are standing up, man.
Yeah, for sure.
And this is what this hadn't happened in the '60s, big time too.
No, it's generational pushback. Every 3 to 4 generations, you're going to have a generation that's going to push back on a social view.
You got kids in Michigan, Minnesota, Florida, California.
That's how we got the counterculture revolution in the '60s.
Yeah, all over.
Before that, everyone was so conservative and living a conservative lifestyle. Then all of a sudden, here comes a generation that rebuked it. And for these people that think that this is just going to be the norm, that we're just going to be a country that kicks out immigrants, I got bad news for you. Yeah, there's going to be a generation that's going to push back on that.
And then
they're going to just open it up.
I seen at one of the checkpoints in Texas, I believe it was, that the Sean Reyes, who is he stands up for the Constitution of the United States and everything, and he holds people, accountable for it. And,
civil auditors, they call themselves.
I don't know if it's civil. It's something else. It's
I thought it was civil auditors.
Constitution auditor or
whatever.
First Amendment auditor or whatever. But the guy is real popular on the internet. He was pulled over. Yeah. Pulled out of his car at a checkpoint, mind you.
Yeah.
At a checkpoint.
Oh yeah, it doesn't matter.
He had a hidden microphone. Everything was recorded. You hear them breaking the law.
Yeah.
The one lady says, "Well, it's a new administration. Things are different."
Yeah.
You just can't. We just can't have people working in those situations, saying that and doing that.
Well,
I agree
with you.
No matter what, there's ways. There's ways to do things.
They went from 10,000 agents to 12,000 agents in 1 year, and they're telling us that they were able to properly train all 12,000 without any issues, buddy. Yeah. And then they were able to vet 12,000 people properly within a single year. So you more than doubled your agency's size with individuals.
And no matter what anybody does.
In that time period, it's not,
No matter what anybody does, less pulling a weapon out and pointing it at a ICE agent, should they be killed.
Any law officer. DOJ guidelines are very strict that a weapon cannot be considered weaponized unless the individual has a weapon in their hands or is using a weapon at the time. to harm federal agents or law enforcement.
Yeah, I just think.
So
I
if
think
someone's
they've gone
driving
too far
away,
with
an
a few
officer
things.
is not allowed to just shoot, because the reality of the situation is that shot can miss or ricochet off the car or hurt someone innocent standing on the side. And that's why officers don't shoot when a guy just hits their foot on the gas, because what can happen is it could be someone that you know or love gets caught in the fray of that, and then you're going to a funeral. So that's why it is just abhorrent for an officer to shoot at a moving vehicle that's fleeing.
Yeah.
That isn't, if they're, unless they have like a weapon physically in their hand trying to hurt that officer.
Especially with that many people in the area. Mm-hmm. And I mean,
well, in that incident we're talking about, people
through,
were all over.
Yeah, when I went through the whole, getting a CCW, whatever.
CPL?
Yeah. And this is many, many years ago. That's the first thing you don't want to do is point at.
CPL.
Yeah, CCW.
Oh my God.
Carrying a concealed weapon.
Concealed weapons permit.
Yeah. So you don't want to point a gun at and take a shot at somebody where there's things in that background.
Yeah.
Houses, people,
Bros,
cars,
that's why I don't
children,
have that.
Whatever, you know. You just don't know.
That's why I don't have that. There's no reason to carry a gun. I have no reason. I never plan on taking anybody's life. I never plan on having to be in the situation where I need to defend myself like that. That's why, once again, I rely on the police to be that person.
If you think about it, it's not that you put yourself in that situation.
Yeah.
But somebody else has put you into that situation.
And yeah, you don't get to choose a lot of times when you're put in that situation either. But nonetheless, you must do your best to avoid that at all costs. And I mean, honestly, I just never have had a scenario in my life, and I don't know anybody that's had a scenario in their life where they're like, I need a gun. Like, I don't. I just don't.
I've never needed to have one.
I mean, I take that back. Wait a minute, I take that back. There's been a couple instances, because I've worked in some sketchy places. So.
And he's Mexican.
And I'm Mexican.
I was watching that Messina guy who's a comedian, and he did that DDD stuff,
Oh, yeah.
He got in a lot of trouble.
That guy stole jokes left and right.
No, not left and right.
Yes, he did. Oh, no way, you are not a defender of him.
What comedian hasn't? What comedian hasn't stole jokes?
Usually, imitation is the most flattering thing in art, but when it comes to comedians, though, when you do it verbatim and you don't change much, that's a technical foul.
Well, I see people that they're doing bands that exactly the same as another band,
Yeah.
So I mean, it's the same thing.
I remember Vanilla Ice and David Bowie when they had it back in the day,
or what was the two brother guys that
I don't know,
that stopped singing and their thing kept going? That didn't help.
I don't even know. I have no idea.
You would know if I knew their names, you would know them. But
okay.
I don't remember.
But good news though on Taylor though. Going back to the original subject, it's just right now it's not a reality. The ice facility in Romulus isn't a reality. My fear is that they do build it. Something happens there, and our officers get drawn into something they shouldn't even be a part of. Because that's my biggest thing. My belief is that we have put police officers in situations that they should not be in. They should not be child care workers. They should not be social care workers. They should not be, they should only be responding to crime.
Here's my thing. In that area of Minnesota, I'm not gonna say that I've been to Minnesota.
I have,
but I don't know if that area was a highly, a whole bunch of illegal aliens are in that area.
I mean, I don't know.
Whatever,
that I don't know. I have no idea, yeah.
I mean, I'm sure in Southwest Detroit there's a lot, and you don't hear too much about ICE being down there.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. It seems like they're working their way east. They started out west, and now it's moving its way east.
I think
So-
they have to have them people in every city, not just certain.
I mean,
cities.
usually they are, and it wasn't an issue. It was never an issue because they acted accordingly.
Yeah.
But now they're not acting accordingly. And from every video I've seen, man, there's too many videos in such a short span of time not to be concerned.
Well.
If it was so few and far between, the levels of concern and individuals wouldn't be this high. But the fact that we're able to turn on the news almost daily, if not go on to YouTube or TikTok, and you're seeing these videos, and that's the other thing with TikTok. TikTok used to be a great thing. TikTok was a really great thing because you got uncensored videos from people that were there on the ground during incidents or protests. You got to see those videos happening in real time so that the narratives you're getting from these major news corporations could be either proven or disproven, and not just relying on their narrative. Because as we have all seen, there is bias in the media. There is. And, it's been going on for a long time. It's not like this is something that's brand new. Really, you could root it back to the start of the 24-hour news channel. But nonetheless, it's, I don't know, man. We're in some crazy times. It's going to be some crazy times. The fucked up part is shit rolls downhill, so it's eventually going to hit Taylor. Eventually, it's no matter what, it's going to come to our doorstep. You can think that this is something that's happening in Wisconsin. You can think that, this is something that's happening all the way across the country in California. You can think that it's the only thing that's happening down in Florida. No, people. No matter what, the roosters always come home to roost.
Oh, now we're going right into the next thing we want to talk about.
So,
Still waiting on all these lawsuits, man. Still waiting to see how these things turn around. And the chicken one is the real. And listen,
it's the most
it's
the dumbest lawsuit.
The administration has friends in this city who have chickens and not doing nothing about those chickens. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
The dude lives right next to the Democratic Club. All right?
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, this is what pisses me off so much about people.
Well, they're picking and choosing.
Yeah. It's just like the blight thing. You want to go after this guy down here at the corner because his shop looked real bad? Go after your buddy's shop that looks real bad, What's good for one is good for the other. It's the same with your little guys out there that work for, that do the dog catching and the other thing all together. They've got two jobs. Are they getting paid for both jobs? What is the deal?
Oh, I hope not.
Yeah,
That's one job. That's just two
know.
responsibilities in one job.
And they're out there chasing down shit. It's the same thing with the other goofball that went after our buddy over there, Butch Ramick, and said that he did something all bad when the other dude did worse than him, and they didn't do nothing to him. You're
talking about the ethics hearing?
Yeah, I filed a couple of ethics complaints of worse situations than what they said he was doing, and they did nothing because they're buddied, and it's ridiculous. That's what people start to look at stuff and see this administration doing that type of stuff.
Yeah,
it's stupid.
Well, when it's something internal,
I mean, and this administration has got to be the worst out of all of them. And it's only a matter of time. I'll say this, just knowing what could happen and what should and will happen, that it's only a matter of time.
Well, we'll see. It's time can only tell. So you got to sit back and wait and prepare yourself for anything you got to do, which is usually a rebound. All I know is they need a good PR guy to funnel communications to the public. Because the guy we got now ain't doing it that well. Because he would have. No. Oh, God.
I mean, and you spent all that money for this media center, and it's not even being used.
No.
It should be open to the public.
Listen,
to be able to use it.
T-Dub uses it every Friday, at least once a month.
Who? Oh,
T-Dubs.
Well, you know what?
T-Dub will go in there, he'll sit down like my man. Like a man will. Yeah. Trude and Will. Yeah. Sits down and does this chat with the mayor. It's kind of like a Roosevelt. It's almost like a fireside chat with Roosevelt. but better
Yeah.
because it's T-Dub.
Uh-huh. Oh, boy.
Show respect.
I've never even seen one. I don't
Show
know.
respect. I've watched them.
Where's it at?
It's in the. They do it in the media center.
No,
It's
but
on-
I mean, where do you see
oh,
it
you
at?
can get on the city page.
Oh. I've been on the city page, and there, you know, if they remove me from that city page, we're going to have an issue, that's for sure.
Oh my god. So, but
That's,
anyways,
that's another lawsuit.
let's talk more about T-Dub and his fireside chats with the city.
No, I don't want to have anything. I want to talk about the FOIAs that aren't, what they're doing is not legal. I mean, this, another thing, another problem here I have. You know, if you file a FOIA
Yeah.
and there is something there, and then they say, oh, it's too open, it's
Too vague,
too
is what they're
vague,
trying to
it's
tell
too
you.
whatever, you know, that shit shouldn't matter. What should matter is, well, I mean, the ACLU is on them now, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm going to have mine are being redone, and we'll see how it works out, you know.
Okay.
And now I do have attorneys that, you know, people see that, you know, I got quite a few, one really good one.
Yeah.
And we'll see how it works out for the city, you know. I mean, you can't just keep doing things like this, you know. You're making it look bad. You
Right.
know? It's making that building have a terrible name. And, you know, I was told by a retired police officer that every mayor he worked for was dirty. So I don't
It's
know.
Taylor.
And, you know, it's sad, though.
We're
It's
the city
sad.
that this is what happens when all the other cities look the other way. So they never look back at us.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, well.
I don't know. I mean, you know, Taylor's unique. It is. We really are unique. But the other shit's going on in other cities too. We're not the only city that has these issues.
Yeah, and you were talking about that child predator that was caught.
Yeah,
and,
like 3 of them, Taylor.
And they said in that
Uh-huh.
that this town is like Baltimore, Maryland, right?
What?
That's what the guy said that was doing the.
The investigation?
Yeah, he made comments afterwards
Uh-huh.
as they were walking away with this guy.
Yeah.
And he said it's like Baltimore, you know, that Wayne County is not prosecuting pedophiles. I mean,
What?
is it? That's what the guy said.
That
I'm
would be
just-
Kim Worthy. Kim
well,
Worthy would be the one to
well,
be.
and I think he said that Taylor was not prosecuting.
No.
I think he
No.
Well, we're gonna have
No.
to. I'm gonna get
No,
that clip.
there is not a single.
I'm gonna get
no,
that clip.
No.
And he's.
I would unless they can't prosecute because the evidence wasn't collected properly.
Well.
There are things. There are certain.
Well, this
listen,
is- I don't think the guy's from here because
there are problems with vigilante predator busters. Yes, they're doing a great thing, but they're not. Some just are not doing it right. And when the evidence gets presented to court, it is just shot down because it was not properly gathered.
Well, I'm going to get the audio, and I will next week. We'll play it and
'Cause-
see exactly how he said it.
For sure.
exactly what he said.
Uh-huh.
You know, he said the dude's name, who the police were walking away or putting in the car or whatever.
Yeah.
And I couldn't understand what the guy's name was or whatever.
Well, I'm interested because
He said the dude's family. They all his family was into this shit, and I'm like, wow, this is and
That's messed up, but I just can't see Taylor our court systems here not prosecuting a child predator. Come on.
I'll tell you this, man.
I can't see that.
When I was moving from Southwest Detroit to here,
Uh-huh.
almost 30 years ago,
Yeah.
and my grandparents lived in this house since the 60s, so I just wanted to see what was going on with the Michigan State Police thing that they put out where you can go on and find out where the predators are.
Oh,
in
yeah,
the
yeah,
area,
for sure. 100%.
right?
Yeah. Oh, this shit lights up like a Christmas tree. I said that earlier.
In Detroit, I mean, in Taylor it does.
Yeah, I know.
And I'm like thinking to myself, my God. And I'm sitting here, and my son ends up going down to this school, and just to the right of the school, there's a house there,
Yeah.
not 100 feet away or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that thing's lit up for that house.
I mean, one thing I will say, and I'm not defending sex
And
workers
this
here,
is a long
but-
time ago. I'm
but-
not saying
but-
it's there now.
But the other thing to keep in mind, though, too, is because I know someone who's gotten put on the list for public exposure.
Well,
so
yeah.
he was drunk in college.
But you can see
and
what
they
the
went
level.
to go take a piss
Yeah.
behind a 7-Eleven, and they
Well,
got busted taking a
I-
pee behind the
I think-
dumpster.
I think
and
they've
then the
changed
judge.
that. I think they've changed that.
Well, this was back in like
Yeah.
2006,
But,
so I
but
don't know about now.
you
but
can
back
see
then,
the level of, what the level of their crime was.
Oh, and you want to know what the worst thing was? They were going to school to be a teacher.
Oh yeah.
They were going to school to be a teacher. They were even pleading with the judge. They were like, I was drunk. I'm in a college town.
It's like-
I was in an alley peeing behind, next to a dumpster in an alley. And the cop had just so happened to drive by and just flash his light and saw the dude just standing there. And
That's
he
like-
got it, bro.
yeah.
He got it. He got arrested
Yeah.
for decent exposure. And he got
That's-
put on the list for 7 years.
That's like
7 years he got put on that list.
That's like
Wild.
that's like priests was their big thing for priests to go to become priests because they were able to do what they wanted to do at some
Yeah, I
point.
know, but I'm saying the vast majority are deserving to be on that list. That I will just give it maybe 1 or 2% of that list is like, oh, okay, they just kind of, it wasn't like they were
Well, I think
diddling anything.
I think they really
it's
have.
just they
I think they really
got
have
busted
that.
pissing in the back alley.
Yeah, I think they really have that list situated now. As
I
far
would
as-
hope so. I would hope
Yeah.
that judges are more,
I mean, you just can't. Look at Ozzy Osbourne peed on the Alamo. He didn't get on the list.
no.
Yeah.
Well, he's famous.
Not too
As
many,
we're seeing with the
not too
Epstein
many
Island.
people. Not too many people in
A
Texas.
lot of people can get away with some
knew
shit.
Ozzy back then.
You
but-
got money, got fame. Come to find out, yeah, you can get away with some shit.
Look at that. Look at Epstein. And I mean, there's more and more and more and more.
Mm-hmm. That's
and more
what I'm saying.
Coming out on that, man.
Oh
I mean,
man, 3 million documents and the shit that's coming out. Woo!
But even with that, they said they were gonna give out all that Kennedy stuff. They ain't giving out all his stuff. There's too many people.
Oh, you're talking about the
involved.
JFK files?
Yeah, there's too
They were
many
never
people
gonna do that.
involved.
They were never gonna do that. I don't know about that.
They
people being
released a bit
involved,
of it.
but they
They
weren't gonna do
released
the
a
whole
bit of
thing.
it, but it was like me going. Listen, I went down and FOIA'd my own document that I filed the case. I went down and filed a report, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I asked for a copy of the report. When I got a copy of the report, everything on it's redacted. And it's the report that I made.
Yeah.
I gave all those names.
They redacted it to the author.
And this is just yeah. And I was just shaking my head, going, "All right, you got to be kidding me!
You know-
it's that bad."
City of Taylor, if you guys had Xerox machines, they have an auto redaction software built into the copier. I make it a
Yeah.
lot easier for you.
Yeah. And just remember, Xerox. You could sponsor our show here.
No, they would never do that.
And,
They would never do that.
Yeah.
God, no.
We're getting you some gigs here.
But nonetheless, the redaction of your file though, that is too good. That's classic. You supplied the file and they gave it back to you redacted.
Oh. I got it somewhere too. I'm gonna get it out, man.
You should
Because
frame that bad boy.
yeah,
Put
yeah,
them
yeah.
side by side.
Oh yeah.
Like here's the copy I gave the City of Taylor. Here's the copy that they redacted.
Right.
They gave it back.
When I lived in my other house over there on
Yeah.
Holland Street,
Yeah.
I had a room upstairs that
Mm-hmm.
one room was just all my autographed pictures of people I worked with,
Yeah.
and if I was a smart guy back then, I'd have had a lot more I would have asked for a lot more autographs if I knew,
Yeah.
but I never knew it was gonna, that
Yeah.
whole thing was gonna end for me so quickly. But then I had another room that was just, as you could see in the hallway there,
Mm-hmm.
all Red Wings autographs, pictures, and everything.
Oh, yeah.
And I got the Russian 5 lithograph and Eisenman's jersey
Oh.
and all kinds
Oh.
of different.
You ever go
autograph
to
stuff.
sell that, you come to me first.
Yeah,
You come to me first.
And I mean, I have and that's what I'm just starting. I'm gonna put up. I'm gonna start putting it up in the house here.
Love
It'll
Red
probably
Wings.
take over the whole house.
Even though they got blown out the other day, 5-0 by the Avalanche.
But then they came back and beat the Avalanche too.
Well, yeah, because you can't take a spit in the
home.
face like that.
No.
You can't take a spit in the face
No.
like that. You got to come back the next day.
You
Come on,
got
this
to
is hockey.
play every game.
This is-
and Stevie,
This is
and Stevie,
classic hockey.
Stevie, a really good center and a really good defenseman right now would be nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's where
Yeah.
we would be. But I'll tell you this. It just goes to show, that game just goes to show, after getting our asses whipped and handed to us by the Avalanche, it just goes to show that we can play with them.
Oh, that's just the Detroit
Right?
spirit right there, buddy.
Yeah. We
We
can
get
play with
knocked
them.
back down, we get right back up.
It was
That's
just
Michigan spirit,
hey,
period.
it was just like in the '90s when they'd whip our ass and whip our ass and whip our ass, and then it got to the point where we were that good to whip their ass.
I remember I used to go to the
And
hockey
back
games when I was a kid, and they sucked.
Oh.
I remember the first night Fedorov came on the ice.
You can't imagine going. You weren't a kid when I went down to the Dead Wings. You know.
Yeah, I
when
was. I was in a suite watching them.
The first year. Let's see. The first year at what was that? What was Yzerman's rookie year? 79 or something.
What? Oh, wait.
Yzerman's rookie year. Here, we'll do it real quick. What was Steve Yzerman's rookie year?
Okay, I found this on the web for what was Steve Eisman's rookie year. Check it out.
Iceman.
Iceman.
You know.
But nonetheless, I remember when it was Dead Wings. I used to, my dad, my grandpa had, his architecture company had a suite at the Joe, and, he'd give him the
Yeah.
free tickets. We'd go. I'd watch hockey for like 20 minutes with my dad. I'd get bored and go watch The Simpsons in the suite. That was the Red Wings back in the day for me. Then they got good. And then my grandpa, started using the suite for his company. And then we went off. We got to go, very few times, but good times nonetheless. I remember the Dead Wings. We were kind of back there for a little bit. They're showing signs of life again. We might make it to the playoffs this year.
1983 was Yzerman's rookie year.
Wow, that's wild.
Okay,
That's wild.
so 83.
Bro, he played with the team for that long.
And
That's
the
just
year-
nuts.
Well, look at how long it took him to win a Stanley Cup.
Oh, I know.
And they're complaining about the team now taking so
They're
long
young.
to get back to that.
They're
know?
young guys.
Hey,
I don't know.
and-
We're
and-
sports talk
and
radio now, everyone. Just
yeah,
let you know.
And now it's it's you gotta. I think they're at about 80 million a year that they they have a cap that they can only they can't
Yeah.
go over that with the
For the
players.
people fast forwarding through this, just to let you know,
Yeah.
YouTube is going to start charging people for speeded up playback.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, there you go.
It's there.
But I've always been a huge hockey fan. I went to games at Olympia back in the day.
Hell yeah.
And I mean, that stuff was just,
Mm-hmm.
even when they were losing. You were talking about they were losing. I went to the games when there's like 1,500, 2,000 people at these games.
Yeah, well, it's
You
like
know?
a stadium for like 40,000.
Yeah. I used to go to Junior Wings, the Ambassadors. I mean, all.
Remember
those
the
games.
Vipers?
Yeah, the Vipers. They were out
Oh,
there.
yeah.
I didn't go to any games. I went to one basketball game. Was when they retired Bill Lambert's jersey.
I went to a basketball game because my buddy had a bachelor party. And that's where he wanted to go, was a basketball game. We're like, all right.
I have no problem with going downtown to a hockey game, or a basketball game, or a baseball game.
For sure.
Sorry, I won't go to a football game. Sorry,
I wouldn't go now.
I wouldn't go. Period. It's
I used to have-
same things happening.
I used to sit up in the press box at Ford Field. I did it for
Yeah.
4 years.
Yeah.
I mean, no, I take that back. I did it for 2 years. And then after 2 years of watching him lose, I would not go. And then the last year when they told me we were losing the contract, I was like, all right, the last 2 games I went just for the food. Because the food was always great. Bro, they feed those reporters so well. It's wild.
Oh, it's,
It's all free, too.
when I owned the bar and
Uh-huh.
I would have Miller come in and
Yeah.
they'd say, well, we'll change. We'll take care if you put Miller on tap there. We got Bud Light on tap at the
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
time. And then I went back and forth with him.
Oh, God.
Just to get the hockey tickets, just
Just to get the hockey
go to the
tickets.
suite, just
Ish.
all that,
Man, I drank Joe Louis. Me and my buddies, we once drank Joe Louis, or at least our suite out of Grey Goose vodka. I think it was like three fifths.
Oh, so
we
you-
went
so-
through.
So you're a heavy drinker, huh?
When I was younger. Not nowadays. Hell no.
Right.
Oh, hell no, man. Oh, God, no, I'm too old for that.
So we got a few
God help me.
shout outs. I know I do a couple. As always, I never can get the name. I should have asked the guy today the name of that car wash there. It's
Where at?
it's right on Telegraph, right next to Wendy's. On the other side is a little strip mall with fish plate or a chicken place. And
Yeah,
that.
I'm not sure.
But they also have a oil change there. It's like the first 3 months are $10 a month.
not bad.
You can't beat that for a car.
That's not
As
bad.
many washes as you want.
Where's this across the street from Telegraph?
It's on Telegraph.
It's on Telegraph or across the street from Telegraph? I don't.
Right next to it's between Wick and Goddard
Oh, okay.
on the east side of the street. When you're going in the north, heading north.
Oh,
as
you're talking about
They used to have that race car out in front of there during the
yeah,
summer.
yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, no, it's not Wendy's. It's Burger King.
There's Wendy's there too, though.
Wendy's is further down the street.
Yeah, not too much further. But anyways,
It is. It is further, way further down.
anyways, like the first 3 months, $10, then it goes to $19. You can't beat it. I mean, they got free vacuums there. I think he's getting ready to get, this summer he's going to get some of those carpet cleaner, for your rugs in your vehicle and everything.
Well, the minute he does that, I'll move my company car's monthly car wash over to him.
There you go. And they do a great job, and that's a shout out for those guys.
Yeah.
And then you got Taylor Exchange with Paulie and them guys down there. I mean, gold prices are $5,000 an ounce now, man.
Bro, this should be very
Holy
alarming to a lot of
smokes.
people. When precious metals and the stock market are at the same height, if not precious metals over exceeding, and they're both one's not lowering, that's not good. That's not good at all. That's actually
I'll tell you
that's
what,
quite
man.
telling.
I got some that I'm gonna go down there and exchange, man.
Listen,
Let me
bro,
tell
when
you.
the rich start buying the precious metals, get alarmed.
Yeah.
Get alarmed. So,
I don't know why anybody would buy right now.
well, I mean, because they're buying because of the trend. The buying trend was up, and it
Yeah.
hasn't stopped.
Well,
And that's alarming because usually that's indicative to the economy. So usually the guys that have the 40-yard view are seeing something that, where us who have the 5-yard view are not.
well.
So get
Anyways,
ready.
Taylor Exchange,
Get
they take care of you there, man. They've been good guys. To me, I always find something I want when I go in there. For some reason.
That's cool.
Then there's Taylor RX right there on Ecorse Road, across the street from Kroger's and that little. I think there's
It's a strip mall.
5 or 6 people in that
It's a
strip
little
mall.
strip mall, yeah.
Yep,
Little strip
yeah.
mall, yeah.
They're newer, pharmacy there.
Yeah.
Good folks. And then, hey, look at there ain't no better bakery in this city than Roberto's. Let me tell you, I don't care what anybody says. But that's I'm gonna give them guys a shout out.
Roberto's is good for your pastries and your donuts.
Yeah, and always Get and Go on Beach and Goddard there.
I got my counter shout outs.
Big
counter your
Big
businesses.
B's right across the street there. Those guys are rocking it. Spend locally. That's all I got to say.
For sure, keep your money in Taylor as often as you can. Speaking of that, I got to shout out Donut Castle. I got to go get Donut Castle on Friday. I always bring in Donut Castle for my team meetings. I didn't do it once, and I was killed. So I got to make sure I go do that. So shout out to them.
Where they at?
They are on Eureka, heading westward, past Telegraph, and it'll
the
be on your
south
left
side of the street.
Yep. On the east side of the street. Eureka runs east to west, so it'll be on the east side of the street, or on your left if you're going west.
If it was on the east side of the street, it'd be in the middle of the street.
So no.
If you're going down Eureka,
Oh God. So
right?
you're traveling
Listen.
west on Eureka, correct?
Okay, if you're heading west on Eureka,
Okay.
and it's on your left side, that's
Okay.
your south side of the street.
So west is that way.
Yep.
Okay. So you're so I'm,
East
I'm
is-
driving
east-
west.
East is that way. West is this way.
You know what, Marty? You're right for once.
I do too much damn driving not to know. Yeah.
So you're right for once. I'll give you this.
But I used to go in Donut
But-
Castle and buy a bunch of donuts for people all
Those
the
donut
time,
castles are great. They're
Yeah.
cake donuts.
Yep.
Chef's kiss.
It's a drive-through?
Yes, it is
Yeah,
drive-through.
drive-through.
100%. I get my
Yeah.
coffee. I get my guys their donuts.
Yeah.
You know, the world is great.
Yeah.
The world is great.
Yeah.
Punchki Day. They also do punchkis there.
Oh.
So
man.
I don't know. I probably shouldn't have said that
They already
because
started those, man.
Kroger's got them out. Kroger
Yeah.
always, they have them out like a month early, and they have them out for 2 months.
Walmart
after.
too, yeah, yeah.
Those sadistic sons of guns.
Oh man.
No. Punchkis are about once a day.
I'm staying
once a
away.
year, I should say. One day a year is a punchki day. Because if you eat any more than that, God help you, your doctor will yell at you. But yeah, so they do punchkis there as well. So they picked up some slack for some places that have closed down. And another shout out to Game On. You didn't mention Game On.
Yeah, Game On as always. Kudos.
Kudos
next door.
as well, that little area.
They're rocking over there, man. I'm telling
Meantime,
you.
Event May came into town, but they don't cut a candle to Kudos.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm telling you, man. They don't have no problem. They're not having no problem. Let me
No,
just say
I've
that.
heard
That
nothing but
parking
great
lot
things.
is jam packed. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So, good job, guys.
Yeah, outstanding.
I was in on the beginning of it, and I'm glad you're getting to where you need to be, and that's how Game On should be too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to the Demo Club as well.
Scott and his dad, good people. So
Yeah, my shout next one, Demo Club, They do weekly dinners. They change it up every month.
I've eaten there.
Check the calendar.
Yeah.
It's delicious. Fish fry every Friday, open to the public.
I've had some fish from there.
That's a Taylor staple. That fish fry, right? I'll tell you what. I will tell you what, man. I have gone in there and I've had to almost fight a blue hair for my fish. What do you mean you're out of carp? What do you mean you don't have fillet?
No carp, you said?
I don't know. They don't have carp. They got. They got I forget what fish they have. I haven't been in a minute, but I love that
No,
fish.
they have some walleye there. They have some perch there.
Oh,
They
I'll
have
tell
some
you what.
cod there.
They got shrimp.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. Lent, you will find me there every Friday.
I don't know, man. I gotta stay away
You
from
will
the deep
find me
fried
there every
stuff.
Friday.
Deep
Bro,
fried
you
stuff.
know how hard it is not to
Bake-
eat meat on Fridays during Lent?
Bake me up some chicken. I'll bake it.
That's the true testament of your religion.
Is that what it is?
Not eating meat on a day, any day.
Oh, I can do that. I do that often. No meat.
What?
I love fish, bro.
Oh, I mean, I love fish too. Don't get me wrong. Fish is meat,
Yeah.
but it's not like red meat.
No.
You know what I mean? I do it for my faith.
Yeah.
I'm part-time Catholic. Holidays and major events.
There you go. Yeah, and at the city council meeting.
And at the no, what do you mean at the city council? Drag no religion in my government.
Yeah.
I ain't dragging no religion in my government. Keep that R man out.
But anyways, I think we're done here for the day.
I would say so.
And
I gotta go watch the rest of Fallout. The last episode tonight.
I got to give a shout out to all the new people who are coming out and following us. And, I've seen a lot more uptick lately. And there's a reason for it. And I'm going to talk to him about it when we
You guys
finish up here.
You guys are poor bastards.
Oh, no. Stop
I don't
talking
know
about
why
our
you're
fans like that.
fans.
Don't talk about our fans
I would say
like
more
that.
curious
All right,
spectators.
you see, we're going to do it again. He's going to get real quiet now.
spectators.
He's going to get real quiet now. But
T-Dubs, I'm doing my best. He's
take
beating
care.
me.
God bless you all. All right? Be safe out there. I'll just say this: they did a good job on the roads.
They did. Shout out to all the housekeepers of the world.
See you later.